In this video, I'm going to show you how to breathe for pain relief. For more simple body pain solutions, subscribe here. Let's jump in. Bring your fingers to the rib angle. Breathe, relax. If you're sitting, sit up tall. If you're standing, soften your knees. And as you press into the muscles below the ribs, when you breathe deeply, feel how your fingers move as a result of you breathing. And what's causing your fingers to move is your diaphragm. Your diaphragm fills the bottom 5 to 6 ribs. Let your arms shake out. Bring your fingers back to your ribs and now go about 4 fingers over. So you're a little further down. Breathe and feel how your ribs move, your fingers move as you breathe. So when you inhale, the diaphragm has a direction that it moves. And when you exhale, the diaphragm has a direction that it moves. And the question for you in this video is, which way does your diaphragm move as you inhale? Let your arms shake out. Bring your fingers back to the side now. Find where you approximate where you think your side ribs are. Breathe deeply. You can move around and feel how your fingers move as you inhale. So by feeling the edge of the ribs, you're feeling what gets moved with the diaphragm. Breathe. Let your arms shake out and go now around to the back. So the ribs are lower in the back than they are in the front. So even if you don't know exactly where they are, you'll find something that you think is a rib and press in with your fingers and feel how when you inhale, your fingers move. And when you exhale, they move some more. So stay there for one more breath and let your arms go and shake out. So just from having felt all that, see how that affects your breathing. The diaphragm is the shape of a mushroom cap, like this. So bring your hands and mimic the shape of the mushroom cap. So there's 2 possibilities of how your diaphragm moves when you inhale. And we're going to use imagery to picture the 2 possibilities. So your heart is resting on your diaphragm. So cross your heart, make a fist. There's your heart. Here's your diaphragm. Now have both hands be the diaphragm. Option number 1, on the inhalation, the diaphragm moves down. On the exhalation, the diaphragm moves up. On the inhalation, the diaphragm moves down. On the exhalation, the diaphragm moves up. So you just picture this and see how it feels to picture it. Now we're going to change it. On the inhalation, the diaphragm moves up. And on the exhalation, the diaphragm moves down. On the inhalation, the diaphragm moves up. And on the exhalation, the diaphragm moves down. Let your arms shake out. So if you liked option number 1, where the diaphragm goes down on the inhalation, then you are breathing in the way that your body is designed to breathe. If you are more comfortable with option number 2, where the diaphragm goes up on the inhalation, then you are practicing what is called reverse breathing, where you're not getting the full potential of the oxygen going into your lungs. The reason this causes pain is everything in your body moves in relationship to the diaphragm. So let's practice option number 1. I have this great video right here that shows the diaphragm moving the way option number 1 is. That on the inhale, the diaphragm goes down, and on the exhale, the diaphragm goes up. Inhale, diaphragm goes down. Exhale, diaphragm goes up. Because everything moves in relationship to your diaphragm. If you have the diaphragm going up on the inhale, then all the muscles of your low back and your ribs and your neck are not getting toned and relaxed as you breathe. If you have option number 1, where you have the diaphragm going down, then the muscles of your low back, your ribs, and your neck are getting supported. They're releasing tension with each breath. So if option number 2, the diaphragm going up, is what feels familiar to you and you have tension and pain, what do? Here's what you do. You can't force the change. What you can do is use the image that you just learned in this video of the diaphragm going down on the inhale, up on the exhale, and practice with the image. You can use your hands. You can lie down on the floor with your knees bent in a supine position and practice the image lying down. And you just, when you have time, you turn your attention to it, and after a while, you will find that your diaphragm has reversed, that your diaphragm automatically is going down on the inhale, up on the exhale. And what you will notice is that you have less tension in your low back, in your ribs, in your neck. I have 2 more videos that will help you improve your breathing and feel better. How your ribs move as you breathe, how your xiphoid process moves as you breathe. Here's to breathing for pain relief.